I did all that work. Okay, guys, I got it all set up and I did all the work. And then I dropped the camera. Whoopsie. Okay, hold on. Let's get it set back up. And then I will move back over there with Chris so I can support him during his story. Although I will be telling his story because it will take way too long for Christopher to get it all out on his speech device. Although he will be using his speech device. Okay, we're going to strap your arm back in because you can't be moving your back that much. See guys, this is the problem. We gotta stay on his recovery train because he can't be moving his back right now because he just had surgery, which we'll explain in just a second. Okay, so once again, I'll be telling the story just because it'll take too long for Christopher to tell it, but on Percy, he will be giving me tips and parts that he wants told. Parts that I didn't remember, or maybe parts that he wants to share with me that he hasn't told yet. Okay? So, let's go ahead and unfold story time with Christopher on live. Okay. Where do you want to start? You want to start with the day it happened, and just like getting there and everything? Okay. So he went in on a Tuesday. It was Tuesday the 29th. And he went in at 6:10 in the morning. He had to be there at 6 a.m. So he was up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed that morning. He probably didn't sleep the night before because he was so anxious. And then when he got there, they got him all ready for surgery. And then they put him under anesthesia. And you were under for 9 hours, right? Yeah? Yes, so he was out for 9 hours, guys. Under anesthesia, whatever, whatever, however you say that. But he was asleep for 9 hours. And that's when they did the surgery. They put in 2 rods to make his vertebrae straight. And then all the screws into each vertebrae to make it stay. And so with that being said, he is in a wheelchair right now. I know, that's very surprising. But he also has like 3 blankets shoved in there, a lot of padding in his back, and an ice pack in there. So, given that, yeah. But his wound is all the way from the top of his back right here, all the way down to where his tailbone begins. His entire spine length is completely cut open. Which we'll be posting some shorts on the YouTube channel when it's a little bit more healed, but right now Christopher doesn't want to get any graphic bands or like anything like that right now, so he's just trying to be smart about what he posts with his recovery. And so you want to talk about his worst fear. Okay, for starters, they always have to do an IV on Christopher, and Christopher's IVs are not fun. You have to hold his arm still you have to be very strong to hold his arm still for them to be able to find the vein, and because, I mean, he moves involuntarily, as we can see.
Catheter.
And so, on top of getting his IVs and all his stuff, his worst fear was that he was going to wake up out of the anesthesia with the catheter still in. Because we already knew he was going to have to get a catheter. There's no way he could be out for 9 hours and not need a catheter. Like, he's going to have a catheter. So, but it wasn't out when he woke up. He had to keep it for 12 hours afterwards. So that was his worst fear, getting it out while he was awake. And then, not to mention, he had to ask for a second one. Yes. Oh. I'm supposed to be holding your hand to support you during your painful experience. Christopher had to ask for a second one because his body had gone to sleep so much that none of his bowel movements or like he wasn't going to pee, he wasn't bowing, he wasn't nothing. So he had to get a catheter and all that stuff to get it all jump started, drained, and then yeah. How many times did your IV fall out? Twice? 3 times? 3 times? The IV fell out about 3 times. I want to say you had to get a new one 3 times. 3 different IVs. He had 4 actually. 4 pokes because they at one point had an extra IV in one of his arms. But then that one fell out too. What else do we have to tell them? About your pain management? Yeah, so he's on a muscle relaxer, guys, Tylenol, ibuprofen, and also a harder pain medication. But we're not going to go ahead and disclose what types of medications he's on. That's just, yeah, no. We don't need to disclose that on YouTube. But he's on pain meds. He's on a muscle relaxer to help relax his muscles to keep him from flailing too much. And yeah, those types of things. And then yeah, Tylenol and Motrin just to help even out the balance between the muscle relaxer and his other pain med. What are we doing right now? We're at about, usually he's not in his wheelchair, you guys. Usually he's laying in bed. He's been laying in bed most of the time. We're actually, we have to tell them what's happening tomorrow. So tomorrow, you probably won't see any uploads of shorts because I know for those that have been checking it out and watching regularly, we've been posting shorts about every single day. I've come and posted at least a short every single day. So, you guys check the channel for those. The only days we don't upload a short is Sunday. Hiram's coming in and saying what's up. Speaking of which, but we need to share with them what is to come tomorrow.
What is coming tomorrow?
The projector.
Oh, yes.
Christopher is going to get a projector tomorrow. And I will have a screen. So I will have one screen and Christopher will have the projector. And we're going to put the desk in his bedroom. And then we're going to use an HDMI cord and connect them so Christopher can see what everyone is seeing.
Sounds great.
On the projector. And then we'll be able to do everything else.
Mama.
Hi, baby. Weep Boo?
No, what if I
You want to watch Weep Boo?
Yeah.
Want to make your bed?
Oh, you're going to make a plane?
Hey,
He's asking to watch Weep Boo.
hey, you want to watch Weep Boo on the TV?
Yeah.
Alright, come here.
Look, he's going to get you the remote. Can you get your babas?
Yeah.
I think it's in the fridge.
Let's get your babas. Come here.
Okay, sorry for that small interruption. Continue with Christopher's recovery. So with that being said, where Christopher's electric wheelchair is, because Christopher has an electric wheelchair that he can guide with his own hand. So yes, we're going to take that out of his room and take his desk, and we are going to move it in there, and he is going to be functional from bed, y'all. He's going to be on the channel from bed, and I'll just be out there in the back room. What if?
Do we ask Nancy if we could use our TV?
Because you know. Hold on. You know how the Wi-Fi sometimes doesn't reach your bedroom? What if we tell
Video.
Mom to get a
Why? That's my catheter bedroom video.
You want to do a video of your bedroom when you're all set up in there? We'll do a shorts video of your bedroom. Okay, that's a good idea. Or you want to do a tour, like a YouTube video tour. Okay, and then we could do a small shorts of the clip of just the Monster Jam scheme and then link the whole tour video. What do you think? So we could get more views. Okay guys, but is there any more pieces about your recovery that you want? Sure? No? So you want to tell them that you're coming back to the YouTube channel, but you're coming back to the YouTube channel at a slow, moderate pace right now for what your recovery can handle, huh? Yes. So when he throws his head forward, guys, I think that means yes, only because he's trying to figure out how he went from this constantly to now this, and he grew another like 6 feet. So it's kind of, he's like relearning all of his like core straight like movements all over again. But once he's fully healed and recovered, it'll be a little bit better for him. But we will keep you guys posted on his recovery. Make sure you guys keep your prayers in the comments. And make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and join the Rufus fam if you have not already. We are coming back to the channel, but not fully. Just keep an eye out for us. Make sure you turn on your post notifications so you never miss when we are uploading. Tomorrow we'll tap in and check in, depending on the day. Video tomorrow is going to be your bedroom. Yes. The video tomorrow is going to be about his bedroom setup. Because he has LED lights in his bedroom, his computer system is all rainbow colored LED lights and everything else. So once we get everything moved out there, it's probably going to look hecka sick. Especially if we get his LED lights on his Monster Jam scheme and then his computer's Monster Jam. But make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Join the family if you have not already. And we will catch you in the next video.